This is the latest instalment of On the Couch, looking back at Mark Winstanley's selections, covering the Newmarket Guineas meeting, actually. And we'll start with the Jockey Club Stakes, where your selection was Meandre.
Yeah, desperately disappointed.
It was disappointing,
Didn't like it in the paddock at all. I thought it'd be a typical Andre Fart, big strung horse, was lean, tall. Didn't like it at all.
No.
Didn't run like it. I mean,
It was well backed, wasn't it, as well? But
it was, again, as I said, I didn't fancy Dunedin, who didn't run that well. Kazeem, I think, again, was just one of them horses who handled the ground and the others didn't, to be honest with you. Again, just proving how well Roger Charlton's horses are running. I wouldn't give up on Fiorenti in the race. I mean, I thought that had done physically really well in the paddock. And again, Michael Stout, as we said, pulled it out on soft ground at Newbury. Why people backed it again on soft ground is one of life's mysteries to me.
OK, in the 2,000 Guineas, you went for one of the French challengers, Abtaal.
Yeah, again, and the other French two horses finished second and third. Whether racing on that far rail was a disadvantage. Camelot, again, the favourite, come through and just about won it OK. Malays, I said in the race, Born to See was my main lay in the race. That was my main play. I didn't want to be without the John Ox horses. I thought the form was rubbish. And I can look in the paddock, he didn't have nothing like the After Other See the Stars. I wouldn't be back in that again.
You wouldn't?
No.
OK. Which horse would you take out from the Guineas?
The one to take out, I wouldn't really say any of them really. Sort of like took me eye looks.
Think Camelot will win the Derby?
I wouldn't. Again, very right about the jockey, and not having ridden the winner around Epsom before. I think it's OK at Newmarket, the straight mile, and we see him getting beat at Chester, and also I think Johnny Murter or Ryan Moore and Mick Canane would have won on. I think at odds on, I'd rather be against. He's probably the best horse in the Derby, but he is at the moment. He's 4-6. Not saying anything obvious, but I think there may be chances to take him on round and he ain't got any other chances to get much practice at Epsom, is he? So I'll be keen to take him on.
All right. We'll come to the Palace House in a moment. The 1,000 Guineas, Mashoora.
Again, disappointed with her. Again, it's a funny race, wasn't it? Homecoming Queen and that. All the old bookies were singing, cheer up, Sleepy Jean, weren't they? Just a weird race. And I wasn't there Sunday, but a friend of mine did a paddock. Said it was the smallest horse in the field, a pit pony, he called her.
Really?
Yeah. I think the horse to take out the race is probably my old mate, the Fugue, who ran OK.
She did run well, didn't she?
Yeah, I thought she ran
a bit like fencing from the 2000, well, John Gosden's, they both ran pretty well, I thought. Yeah,
again, fencing had the form of, they ran with Camelot, didn't it, behind, didn't it? That was the same sort of one. I thought the Fugue ran OK.
Now, the Palace House, this was your big selection of the weekend.
Yes,
Definitely each way. Who was second at 16 to 1.
Yeah, give it a big shout, Mayson coming down me, also was dropping back in trip, and I think it might be interesting running in the Duke of York Stakes next week, Robbie. I noticed it's 16 to 1 again, and I think she never definitely has never won over 5, not even won a maiden, and that was my worry. And I think the Duke of York, she's 16 to 1 again. He's 16 to 1, and just proves how well Roger Charlton's horses are running. He had a winner at Kempton Wednesday night. He had a winner at Chester Wednesday, didn't he? Roslyn Castle. They really are on fire, his horses. We must keep note of them at the moment.
OK, so Definitely was a good selection each way at 16. So I'm going to call it a score draw. So you still lead 13-12.
Very kind of you, Roberto. Very kind of you.
All right.